Hello everybody and welcome to a new season of the ARMA Team League 2023. We're excited to have you all back once again. This year we've got another 14 teams looking to take down the amazing coveted title of ARMA Team League Champions. My name is Veggie, for anyone who was not here last season. With me tonight, and will probably be in and out throughout most of the season, is Cheese as well.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. He's busy getting the tourney ready, so we won't bother him too much. But yeah, so to quickly bring us over here. Nice, it looks not terrible. Alright, so we've got a lot of returning teams, but we do have some new faces here as well. For example, we've got Tile Dreaming once back, we've got Uhura-san once again, we've got Oishi Kunare, who I'm probably never going to say the full name of live on stream, with a lot of the same, I think it's the same team as last year. It's Anko back, reigning champions, Tanya Sensation, it's really exciting to see, these teams come back each and every year, given that sense of sort of familiarity of the, we recognize some of the players and the names and the playing styles, really cool, I think, to see, just the same teams come back year after year after year. So yeah, we'll be getting live with the games in about just over 8 minutes or so. Provided everything starts on time, everything's good to go. In the meantime, I'm quickly going to go through the rules for anyone who isn't sort of familiar with the rules that we're going with here. It's essentially M-League rules. So we've got a PNG thrown on here, but essentially, for anybody that's watched M-League will know basically how it's going, so how everything works. We've got open Tanya, red fives, obviously. All the different, specific hands you've got over here. So I'm not going to go through all of them all, but most notably, there's no ties. Ties are pretty much off. Head bumps on. Dealer will retain even if they're in the lead at South 4, so they can basically just keep winning forever. Apart from that, no Kazoes. And most importantly for this league specifically is the Oka and Uma, which makes going for first places really, really attractive because it gives you a huge bumper score. But yeah, most of you who will be in the stream or watching the VOD later, you'll know what's going on, so won't go much on it. But yeah, if anybody wants to look specifically into the rule sets, this is everything you need to know. So just pause the screen, take a look, or whatever you need to do. Yeah, so going through to today, we'll be watching 2 games tonight. First one starting at 8 PM or 8:05 for the stream, and then next one at 9:05. We'll be watching Game 2 here first with Ichi Finger, Sean Pawn, Order the Sparrow, and Oishikanare. And then going on to Table 3 for second Hanchan, which will be with Junkan Sumo, Furutan Double Reach. Was it Crimson? Was it Crimson?
Crimson Wanderers, I think?
Crimson Wanderers, yes. And Junkan Wrong.
Yeah, we saw a representative from Oishikanare, Moi Moi Kyun, want us to say their full team name every single time.
Alright, well, I mean, if it's in the contract, it's in the contract, isn't it?
No, it's a bit long, so they only get the one time.
The one only. Alright, I think that's more than fair. But yeah, so how are we looking with the games? I better refresh this because I've had this open since 2 days ago.
Hopefully everyone's in. I think one person's just having tech issues, but oh no, I think they're in.
Jesus, a little lad, that's fine, I'll turn him down. Unfortunately, I lost all my settings from last year. So I've had to rebalance everything. So yeah, just let me know about the audio. I've got music. It should be at an appropriate volume. I also remembered to tone down all the Tenho sounds this time. Really cool. I really am unsure if I have the right lobby. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Very good.
Nice.
Making sure everything.
But yeah, it's nice to see a lot of rotating teams. I think this year's the first year we've got one team from Western Australia.
Oh, is that so? That's really cool.
I think. So that's good. And then we have a few more teams from different places around the world.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I had a look at some of the teams here before at a time. Like your team is it almost all US except for yourself?
No. It's 2 US, 3 Victoria.
Oh yeah, no, of course you're right. Sorry. And yeah, we've got the New Zealander team back once again. We've got 2 UK teams, I think, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. Sorry, and I'm just grabbing this because I want to make sure I'm right on this lobby when the game goes live.
Yeah, if the spectators in the YouTube stream could give us the heads up that my volume's good now,
Yeah,
great.
Should be. There we go.
And it looks like all the games have started, so we'll be in
Yep.
about 4 to 5 minutes.
Yep, alright, so I'll throw it over here. We've got a new, very fancy overlay done up by SPT. I think it looks absolutely amazing.
Poggers.
Yeah, very cool. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to go quickly update the seats for this. If I remember how to do this, I've literally done this like an hour before stream, so. Yeah, where are we?
Right, thanks Moranium. It's all good.
Awesome. East, south, west. We've got a different player in for. Oh, is it got? Did they go by different
Oh
name?
yeah. So that team accidentally put their Discord name.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be their Tenho.
Sure. Grab that. And update the teams. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna grab that and put that over here. It's just this, I think. Yes. All right. Perfect. And then and that should have updated on the stream, hopefully, if I've done everything right. It looks like I have. All right, perfect.
Yeah, so starting off season 4, we'll have AKTK from Oishikanare in East, UnYYY Al or Unwise Al or En Hombre from Riichi Fingers in the South Seat. We have.
It's Twin Munkashir. I'm not too sure the pronunciation.
It might be better to just call them Jace.
Jace?
Both for us and so everyone recognizes
Look, I'm happy
who
to
they
go
are.
with Jace, so. Jace will do, I think, 'cause, yeah, that's a lot easier to say. So, yeah.
And then Jace is from Champagne.
Champagne, yep.
And then CK Cos
It's from
one of our new
Sparrow.
teams. Yeah, Order of the Sparrow.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, for 3 of these guys were here last season as well, and then they've got the new team, so again, it's just super cool to see all the coming teams coming back, and you get that sort of like familiarity with the teams and the players, on the teams. Yeah, like
I've been always interested to see how these new players play.
Yeah, for sure. We had a really wide range of playing styles last season, I thought.
I think that's just Mahjong in general, everyone's got their own thing.
But it's really good that you don't get that sort of standard ladder playing style that's by everybody. That's in the being able to mix it up. See people that play more hyper aggressively, compared to people that might say more men's end.
I do wonder how many of these new players we have here. How many of them have played in tournament formats before? Because there is definitely a transition from ranked to this kind of tournament format, especially with Emily's rules, where UMA is massive and first place is even more massive.
I don't have it on the bloody the right. It's not on /4. It's on /3.
Oh wait, what's this?
But yeah, we'll leave it for now. Sorry about the scuffed background, but yeah, that's meant to be better. I'll fix that between games. Anyway.
I mean, I think you can quickly change it now. It should be fine.
Can I just go 4 or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we'll try.
You can try.
Yeah, okay, now we're good. All right.
Nice.
All
right, so what have we missed? We have dealer AKTK with the Hatsu pawn. With an
pawn, going for a very quick win here with the Akadora.
Yep, and is in perfect Ishan 10.
To the right, Unwise Owl, a bunch of pairs at this stage. Might be thinking about Chitoi.
Does have a Dora pair though, so if they can get that hand together, it could be quite expensive.
Across the table, Jace, pair of Chun, pair of Ton. So we got quick calling capabilities if they want to try and catch up with AKTK. And finally, to the left, so CK. Pretty nice shapes if they can fill in the Manzu, which they've started to do. Can see a Riichi from them very soon. Is that Ishan 10, I believe, as well? Not quite.
CK colors?
Yeah.
Ishan 10, I believe.
Ishan 10, yeah. And there's Ishan 10 for AKTK. Choosing to go with... Sorry, Tenpai. Choosing to go with the Ramian weight over the Shapon.
1 4-pin is 1 1-pin's out and 3 4-pins are locked in other people's hands at the moment. So it is a 4-tile weight.
4-tile weight, yeah.
Ooh, a 5th pair for Unwise Owl, but he chooses to cut down the 2-pin, going for a the Ishan 10 for a men's in hand.
Yeah. I wonder if he's one of those players that doesn't like Chitoi at all. As well. there are people like that. Oh, that's a very nice draw for Jace.
Oh, and that's a 1-pin. I feel like it's probably coming out.
Coming out, yeah. So, Yakuhai Dora for dealer, AKTK. We go to East 1, Homba 1. AKTK with a bunch of dragon tiles. So, potential to see another quick call here of the Hatsu, maybe, and see where the hand goes from there. Depends how he wants to play it, of course. Unwise Owl. That's a very nice Aka draw. Yeah, very nice. Could see that hand progress very quickly for Riichi.
Not much going for Jace.
Yeah, Jace's hand is a bit slow.
CK Cars just paired up that Chun. Hopefully they can call it. They do have an Aka and 1 Dora to go along with that hand, and quite nice shapes. Very close to Tenpai.
Yeah. Boom. So there's the Hatsupon. AKTK might just look to quickly cash his hand in pretty cheaply, I think, to retain the dealership. Because there's not too much going on elsewise with it right now.
Unwise Owl in Ishan 10. Did upgrade with that.
Yep, does choose to immediately turn the 5 pins, or 6 pins rather, into a Ryamen.
Not going for the max efficiency by cutting like a 4 or a 7 man, Seems like if they can draw some more tiles around that, they can trim down the 1-3 pin and hopefully get it like a round in Shanten. Or just get Tempai, I guess.
Just Tempai. So, Unwise out, Riichi waiting on the 4-7 pin for a Riichi Pinfu Aqua 1.
Ooh, CK Cos is Ishanten. We did manage to arm co-op the Chun.
Chun, yeah.
But that 7 pin might come loose if they get Tempai, depending on what they draw.
Yeah. There's a lot of situations in which if they choose to push, that 7 pin will come out.
AK2K sidestepping a bit. Just drew that 4-so, which didn't seem that good, and also has a live Haku in their hand.
Yep, so he can drop the 8-sos here because they're pretty dead. There's a 7 pin now.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Riichi pin for Dora 1. No aura.
No aura, but does take the lead momentarily into their dealership. Okay.
Fremon Dora. Looks like 3 of the players are using them quite well.
Pen. Alright, yeah, Fremon Dora, yeah, everyone looks like they can immediately use the doors they've got in their hands, that's for sure.
Ooh, and Haku Chun pair for CK Cos. There's a Haku in Unwise Owl's hand and a Chun in Jace's hand. So we'll see how quickly they let go of those.
Both can come out pretty quickly if they want to cash in on these Dora melds, which have basically started with. Going for that efficiency. There's a Haku. Boom. CK Cos here wants to hang on to, I think, the one man, because you want to, if you do pick up that Dora, you want to try and fit it into your hand if you can.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but now you can even go for Toy Toy. Will he cut the Aka? No.
Not yet, at least.
Hmm.
Yeah, Toy Toy, pretty good upgrade for this hand, because if you don't end up finding a Dora, then at least you can upgrade the hand pretty significantly with a Toy Toy.
Yeah.
Especially if you manage to get that Chun that's sitting in Jace's hand.
Oh, it might come out now.
Boom.
Well.
So yeah,
That's
10-5.
1 man 7, so 1 of each left.
Yes, so 2 left in the wall.
And it is a Mangan.
Yeah, and the hand almost looks Honitsu-ish. So you might see the last one man come out, unless maybe Unwise Owl picking it up, he could probably hold on to it. It's well, same with AKTK. Well, it's actually same with all of them, really.
Oh, that 7-so is locked.
Yeah. 7-so will not be leaving that hand, most likely.
Unless, I guess, they start drawing more pairs for Cheetoy and decide to let go of that 7-so.
Yeah.
Looks like AKTK is folding their hand, dropping 5 and 6 pins.
Not a lot of value for him, and just a little bit too far to push into free calls, I think. So I think the safe play is folding, unless you manage to fall backwards into some sort of safe tempo.
South draw for Unwise Owl, which is a live tile. Doesn't look like they want to drop it anytime soon.
No.
Though they are now back in Ishanten.
That is true. So he might end up pushing the south. Guess it depends on how risky they want to play.
So just the 1/1 man left for CK Cos to know. Oh, but and why is Al drawing the live 9 pin now? Also doesn't want to chuck that.
Yeah, both Al and AKTK with these.
That is Tempai for AKTK.
Might just see a Dharma 10 here.
I don't know if they drop the 9 pin, if they want a Dharma and drop the 6, so. Oh, drop neither.
Yeah, not liking the 9 pin at all.
9 pin would definitely be a tile which deals into Toy Toy, and
yes,
if for some reason CK cards did end up going back for that Honetsu, like you said, after dropping the 1 on turn 2, the 6-0 would be quite a dangerous tile to deal in.
Yeah, very principled play, and yeah, same here with the 9 says come. Guess it was thrown three turns ago, so it's not the worst, but yeah. Not gonna deal into Toy Toy at least.
This is looking like it's going to Ryukoku, with all the other 3 players folding.
Yeah, they all, at least for Unwise Al and AKTK, they just didn't want to drop these tiles that are a bit too sketchy to go into Toy Toy. And Jason never really got there, so. Yeah, Ryukoku. And with just CK Cos Tempai, gathering 3,000 points, moving us to East 3.
CK Cos with another pawn of the South with 2 Doras. If they draw really well, could even move into a Honetsu.
Yep, AKTK and third Hatsu pawn for them in this Hanchans so far. Nice shapes. They can probably very quickly get to a Tempai, which a Chi will definitely help that. Otherwise, a lot of Pinzu tiles. And
here's Ishan 10.
Yeah, got the ability to take a Dora weight, which always feels pretty nice. This will be telling, I think. Froze the one, so threw it again earlier, but might just see a more quicker hand here from CK Cos. And for Jace, holding on to a safe Hatsu for now, and trying to get rid
probably
of...
looking for Tanyao, Sanshoku, maybe Pinfu. Hopefully, if they draw really nicely.
Yeah.
That is Tempai for Unwise Al. Does take the Dora Kanchan weight for Riichi Dora 2.
Riichi Dora 2, so yeah, this will make throwing a Dora a little less likely for the other players. CK Cos does have 2 of them, obviously, so probably will not be seeing those leave their hand, and if they find another one, here is the first pickup by AKTK, but yeah, does not choose to throw it.
Yeah, I wonder how AKTK is feeling right now.
Yeah, and now you've taken Tempai. Yeah.
Oh, doesn't want to throw Dora. Alright.
And there's the last one, and that's not a win.
Oh.
So we might see them either throw it back, or yeah, I'll take a Tonki weight here. So swap into the 6 pin. They were originally on the 5-8 pin weight.
This is quite a really interesting hand from a lot of different perspectives. AKTK choosing not to discard a Dora, but I'm sure they're feeling kind of nervous right now. Basically at the mercy of their draws.
Yeah, this is...
hope they get safe tiles.
This is the problem when you make these calls here and then someone reaches. You end up at the mercy of whatever you happen to draw. Like even this 5-9 doesn't look great.
He does see all the 4 pins now, so he could pretty safely drop the 3-pin pair. But yeah, spending the time to think about it.
So, I was trying to figure out this weight that CK Cos swapped to, but
oh, they did draw the best tile. They give them the
369,
36947.
Yeah. Oh, and 47, yeah.
Yeah, the South Dora 3. That was a massive draw, instead of being stuck on a Tunky.
Yeah, and moving the dealership on very quickly. Oh my god, this pen doesn't work.
Alright, East 4. Dealer CK Cos. Got some couple nice shapes. Taking build off of. Same with AKTK. Chance for a 1, 2, 3 Sun Shoku. Does have 2 Doras.
Yeah, very nice starting hand for AKTK, because normally those edge doors are a little bit hard to sometimes work into your hand, but when you start with a pair of them, it's looking really, really good for AKTK here.
Otherwise, I'll probably looking towards a Pinfu kind of hand. Hopefully pick up another Dora maybe.
Yep, there we go. There's the 4-man, not a Dora unfortunately,
Yeah,
but
not the Dora.
and
Oh, that Arca 5-pin draw is massive.
big draw. Now you got large San Menchan Pinzu.
Oh, that 5-pin draw is also good. Good key for Unwise Owl.
Hands are progressing very quickly here.
Yeah. Maybe the only person we haven't really talked about is Jace.
Jace, yeah.
Does have a 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku chance, but all his shapes are quite bad.
Yeah, could hopefully try and find a Pinfu hand for themselves as well. Might be hard to pick up the Sanshoku with that. And yeah, Unwise Owl upgrading to the Dora.
Yeah, but they were actually Tempai if they wanted a Riichi waiting on the Kanchan 5 mark.
Yeah. Probably looking to try and find that Pinfu, hopefully.
Or Ipeiko, I guess.
Yeah.
Drawing a 6 or a 5. So.
Two-man here for CK Cos gives them Dora acceptance. Only one of those left, unfortunately. And that's Tempai. No, it's not. That is not Tempai for AKTK.
Shantan.
Hanchans.
That's Shantan for CK Cos. Potential Tanyao possibility as well, even if they don't draw the Dora.
Yeah.
Oh! And there's the upgrade for Unwise Owl, now waiting on the 5-8 man with Pinfu, along with their Dora too.
So 2 5-mans left in the wall, including the Aka 5-man, and 1 8-man left in the wall. So free weight's not terrible, not great either. And I think we might see some of these players chase.
Oh, that 8-man draw.
I think the saving grace for CK Cos here might be that they are a little bit far from Tempai. So they could nook to fold, but finding the safe tiles to fold is not simple here either.
Yeah, and they drop the 8-man. Deal into the Riichi Pinfu Akadora. Dora, but doesn't matter.
Mangan minimum. Grab a notepad because my pen notepad is not working.
So South 1, we're back to AKTK with a 7-pin and 5-man Anko with the Yaka 5-man and 1 Dora. Oh, and pairs up the Dora. Is now an Ishanten for Riichi Dora 3.
Yeah, very nice pickup. We'll have to see how willing CK Cos or whoever else manages to find the 4th Haku is willing to throw it. I think we tend to find that players are a bit more less likely to throw it in the league in the past.
So AKT had the decision between throwing the 8-pin and the 7-man. Keeping the 7-man, you can upgrade better off it to get rid of one of your Kanchan, but the 8-pin is better if you end up pawning the Haku. So I guess you could just chuck the 8-pin after pawning the Haku as well.
Yeah.
Yep, there was a Hatsu pawn from Jace, also with the Chun pair. Unfortunately, one of the Chuns is the indicator. Ooh, Sananko chance now for AKTK.
And that's a nice find for CK Guts. The Hatsu might come here. The Haku rather, not Hatsu.
Still holding it.
Yeah, holding it for now. Is interesting because they did sort of go backwards on their hand a little bit throwing that 5 so.
Well, there's still Ishan 10 waiting on the 6-9 man and the 2-5 pin. It's just you lose like the Ipeco chance if you can draw a 6-0.
Yeah.
And I guess the wider Ishan 10, but
Boom.
I guess they could also draw Haku to increase the hand value, so that might be one of the reasons to keep it.
AKTK Tenpai with no Yaku here.
Huh, that's an interesting pawn, I guess.
Probably just looking to try and find a 3 or 5 so and just upgrade to Toy Toy, I imagine.
Or the Rinshan.
Yeah, obviously Rinshan or... Yeah, you know.
Well, not now once they've broken the Tenpai.
And
That is Tenpai for Jace. Oh no, and the Chun and the Haku both in CK Koz's hand. I think he'll drop the Chun. Oh, not actually.
choosing to
Doesn't
go
want
with the
to.
South. So I guess the lucky hit for CK Koz here, both the Haku and Chun haven't been thrown yet, so... With the Haku being Dora and the Chun just live, they might throw it, but if they run out of options later, they might end up throwing the Chun because it is the indicator.
Yeah, I do wonder, and depending if he's first, we can ask him whether he didn't want to discard the Chun because he thinks it might deal in, or if he didn't want to have to discard both the Chun and a Haku, so he decided to fold.
Yeah, that's a very good question. That was AKTK's weight, but he's still Yakuless.
Yeah, we do actually see Unwise Owl waiting on the 3-6 pin. Dharma for Pinfu Dora 1. Oh, which probably will come out from AKTK now. I guess they were really worried about drawing a Haku.
Yeah, that's a fair worry, I think. If you draw
but the argument against that is that, you know, we have 2 people open, they might just keep pushing, so why not increase your hand value by reaching? Good argument.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's something we could ask them as well, and I'll start in their South 2 dealership here with a Ton Anko, giving them that flexibility to just open if they want.
Yeah, not too bad shapes. AKTK has like a Hatsu pair for like the 4th time or something this Hanchan.
Yeah. And CK Koz, pretty nice stand. Potential Itsu to manage to find the right things, obviously, but yeah, obviously Unwise Owl here. Good chance they can convert this into a win if they can just draw what they need for their tempo.
Does upgrade their Ishan 10.
And AKTK sort of just wallowing here. That's for now. Can't really find the upgrades they need.
Those are 4 pairs.
Got the 4 pairs, yeah. And was out swapping their Shantan for something that maybe in the future can accept Dora. Perhaps.
Ishan 10. Actually, no. That's Ishan 10 for AKTK.
Boom.
That was on the Hatsu.
Yeah, it could be. That could be very true, SPT.
Oh, and Ishan 10 for Jace now. For Pinfu Dora 1.
Riichi.
But otherwise, Al does find their temp by taking the Champon 7-pin 6, so wait.
Sumo for Sananka.
Exactly right.
And do I see that it's all? No, wait, no. One has 1 7-pin.
1 7-pin out, but yeah. Sananko Ton potential here. At minimum.
Tempai for AKTK. Can drop the safe 9-pin. So waiting on the 1-1 8-pin. 8-pin is Suji to the dealer now.
And
oh, and might
not
come
yet.
out, but no. CK cards had safe tiles.
And that's another safe tile for them. But the 8-pin from Jace.
Yeah. So Jace had a much better hand to push with, and it's just a Suji against to deal Riichi, so happy to push that, but deals into AKGK.
Yeah. And AKTK is rewarded with that with one of my hands. It looks like a lot of honor tiles and terminals. Jace, the dealer, is in fourth with a bit of work to do if they want to climb out of this. So they do have a Chun pair, but other than that, they've got a couple other pairs. It's feeling a bit bleak.
Really important hand for them right now, since it is their last dealership, and just like you said, they're in last.
Yeah.
But we can see Unwise Al is already Ishan 10. CK Coz's hand is also progressing. Not bad.
Yep. 2 rearmaments completed already for CK Coz.
Okay, Jace did manage to upgrade into a roundman with the Dora, so they are now in Ishan 10 with after that Chun Pon.
SKTK catching up a little bit here too. These are
there was an upgrade for Unwise Al if they dropped the 8 so before.
Choosing instead to keep the Realman and pair static, I suppose.
Maybe thinking about if they can transition to a Tanyao on like a 6-0 or an 8-0 draw maybe?
Yeah. Probably unwilling to commit this early, I suppose. But that is Tempai for Jace. 8-pin 4-man.
Only the 1 4-man left.
Yeah, not great, but that's an upgrade.
That's a much better weight.
Each.
Actually, no, it only increased it to 2 actually.
Yeah, but from their point of view, it looks a lot better.
Oh, but that's a really nice Tempai for CK Coz.
Yes.
Riichi pin through Dora 1 with the Sanshoku chance, but was 2-man Genbutsu against CK Coz? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Genbutsu, so Unwise Al avoiding the Riichi deals into the dealer, and we go once again. Cap has closed now to under 3k, and a Tonpon early on makes it look like potential to go for another quick win here with Akadora as well.
Yep, Ranman, Salman, Shan 10. So
Very nice.
they should win this hand like more than, I don't know, 70% of the time? Surely.
Yeah, surely. You'd hope so. Just looking around the table, AKTK with a South Pon could maybe catch up. And otherwise Al's got a fairly quick hand once again. So it's not done and dusted yet. If they can't get what they need, Jace might end up seeing a slip through their fingers at the third 6-man draw.
Unlucky.
What can you do about it?
Oh, really? Kind of an awkward draw for CK Coz. Like, they do pair up their 1-man, but they're also eyeing that 1, 2, 3. Sanshoku wouldn't want to really drop the 7-man extra Dora, so
Yeah.
they decide to drop the 1-man and hope to get another pair somewhere else.
Yeah, pretty awkward as you said. You don't really want to give up the value. Unless you're forced to.
They did have the decision to cheat at 2-man right now and drop the 9-8-man for Sanshoku Dora 3.
Maybe they just missed it.
Now, Roundman upgrade. Do we break the Sanshoku?
We do.
We do.
And yeah, Jace just stuck here. Can't find.
Oh no, and Unwise Al paired up the Chun and CK Coz immediately drew the 3rd copy, so now Unwise Al's 10 pound the 1 4-man. 1-mans are all dead on the board.
1 4-pin left in the wall.
Yeah, 1 4-man. Oh,
4-man.
6-0 draw for CK Coz.
Very nice to feel that Kanchan. And that is
Senpai for Jace.
2-5 so is not terrible. Yeah, 4 left in the wall. It's actually pretty live.
Oh, I wonder if that format is going to come out from AKTK soon.
Chi.
Might now, yeah.
Yep.
After the Chi.
Well, I just commentator cursed Jace. Sorry about that.
No, not much you can do about it. Sometimes your hand is dead. Look at this hand by AKTK. That's naughty. South 4, CK Cos is in a third place with second very easily within reach, at least. But we'll have to see. I mean, I'm scared to say anything after the last hand. But AKTK's hand is very wicked fast. Jace comes back with a whole bunch of Manzu grouped together. And a couple Hanchans otherwise. And Unwise Owl is his turn to have the Hatsu pair. And at this point in the hand, yeah, it's managed to clean up the hand. It's got some pretty nice shapes. AKTK does pawn a Tuso, aiming towards his Honetsu. First for him is within
Riichi.
just under 10k, but yeah, Jace is caught up with that Manzu shape.
369 man. 69 man for the Ipeiko.
Ipeiko.
Oh, will the 3 man come out from AKTK? No, not now, since they have the North. But...
Yeah. But if they hit that Tenpai, especially on the Haku.
Or I think if they draw any Sozu that connects, like right now.
Yeah. No?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so a 9-man here for CK Cos on their dealership. Last is in as Riichi. How hard are they willing to push? At least for now, we are waiting. Now AKTK
3 man paired up for AKTK.
So he does have the option to swap, to at least keep them in his hand if he wants, and he chooses not to.
Yeah, but the 4/7 so isn't safe either, so he keeps the Honetsu and deals into Riichi into Ura. Luckily did manage to avoid the Ipeiko.
Ipeiko, yeah, so at least got the consolation of not hitting the Ipeiko as well. Keeps them in, that does keep them in third, which is important. But the victors of the day, Unwise Owl, winning the first hand, winning the first table for Ichi, Reach Fingers, Jace bringing up second for Sean Pon, AKTK third for Oishinare, and CK Cos in fourth place for Order of the Sparrow. And we will be getting in Unwise Owl here for a quick interview.
Yeah, so for anyone new to M League rules, you can just see here in the final scores board, the difference between second and fourth was like 1,300 of the game points, but that is a 40-point differential.
Yeah, it's very big. You really want this first place playing in this rule set. Like settling for a second, you know, in ladder, that's fine. Here it's like, you know, why even bother? Almost.
Yep, so I believe the log is ready for you to open. I have asked
Yep, okay.
Unwise Owl to join us.
Imagine they'll be here as soon as they can. So you can tell I haven't done anything on my computer since I have all the right things open. Where is the option to hide all the things? Here, this is what I wanted. Welcome in, Mazel. Congratulations on your victory.
Hey gents. Sorry, it took me a while to find the link there.
Oh, you're
no
all
worries.
good. So, congratulations, first victory of the league, at least the one on stream. Yeah, so, well, first, we'll get your thoughts. What do you think of the game?
Yeah, had a good time. It was pretty chill. Nothing insane happened in that game. Just nice and nice, friendly mahjong. I had a good time. The wall was friendly to me, particularly with my starting hands.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that you had quite a few quick hands and you're able to cash in on. First one here, East 1-1. You reach it here on a 4-7 pin weight. I think this is pretty standard. There's nothing really much to go in on here.
Well, I felt good being at a Riichi in the first hand, just to be able to say, you know, it's in the team name right there. Like, you got to press the button when you get the chance.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You do have those Riichi fingers.
Absolutely, always have.
And so yeah, this first one I didn't really. I mean, geez, do you have anything you wanted to bring up? I got my notes here, but
no, I think we mentioned it on stream pretty well. Mostly just the 6-pin cut than before.
the term. Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Instead of cutting the 4 or 7 line, what was your reasoning for that?
What was my reasoning for that? Absolutely no idea.
Absolutely, fantastic. Don't worry.
I was actually running my stream, so I'll have to go back and see what I said at the time. I think I was probably just trying to only have one pair going on. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just cutting this down to rearmament. I mean, that makes sense. Just like from a efficiency standpoint, it's not as good, but you know, from if you do happen to hit tempi point, it feels, you know, a lot nicer to go in with this pinfu shape, obviously.
Yeah, no idea what I was thinking there. Sorry, boys.
You're right.
You can get used to that response.
No, that's all right. Obviously, sometimes the tiles just land, you know, how they land, right? So next
Absolutely.
we had up here East 4. I'm trying to remember exactly how this finished. So yeah, you reach it again on a pinfu weight. I'm trying to remember.
So if we go back, you just made the comment about like wanting to just press that Riichi button, but here you have tempi waiting on the Hanchan 5 man, and you decided not to take it.
Oh yeah, but yeah, come on. I was Pinfu hadn't let me down yet, so I wasn't gonna let him down. You gotta trust Pinfu. I've got some mates in the other team, Pinfu pals, so it's just, you know, that's shout out to them.
Yes.
Fair enough. Other than that, I don't, you know, in South 1 you actually stayed Dharmatan for this one.
I did, yeah. I couldn't see the whites, and so I got a little bit worried about, hey, what if I pick up a Dora and deal in a Dragon Dora for stupid amount of points here. So I just thought, well, I don't need the value here. I'll sit Dharma for once and restrain my itchy finger.
Restrain itchy finger. Yeah, that makes sense. From your perspective, you know, you can't see any of the Chun and you can't see any of the Haku, so yeah, a bit spooky for sure.
Yeah, it definitely felt spicy.
Okay, and the last one I definitely wanted to bring up was South 2. You managed to reach here on a Sananko chance.
Yeah. I specifically thought, I'll hang around and see if I can get Sananko out of this, just for the extra value on my dealership. I don't know if that was the right call there, but it felt nice. Yeah,
I mean, if it was me, I'm definitely hitting Riichi here because, you know, at least you do get that compensation if you don't manage to sumo the Sananko, but you know, obviously, this time it didn't work out, unfortunately, but yeah, no, I definitely can understand reaching for sure.
It was a fun one to build for because, like, obviously I threw that 7 so a little bit earlier, so I was definitely shaping up for, oh no, I don't want anything less than at least the option of having the Sananko. So
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Because you could have trimmed down to a round, like one into a round min instead, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah. No, that's all I had. Any final thoughts?
I know. I think we covered all the important hands from Annoy's Owl.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks, gents. I don't think I've got anything fun to say. Just have a fun tournament. Thanks for doing the stream again, guys.
Not a problem.
Yeah, no worries. Good luck for the rest of the league. Hopefully, we'll see you again very shortly.
No worries, guys. You're not watching my next game as well, are you?
No, I don't believe so.
No, we're not. No.
Excellent. All right, cool. What a relief. See you guys.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right, so yeah, so that was game 1. Game 2 will be starting on the hour, so with the 5-minute delay, we'll be looking to start here at 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back just before that game starts. And yeah, I'll need to change the BRB screen because it is also wrong. So I'll go ahead and do that. But yeah, we'll be back soon. Okay. welcome back. We'll be starting up here very shortly. The games will be getting underway as soon as the last player responds to Jay in Discord. They're here, so we should be good. So, yeah, going into game 2 here, we'll be looking at the third table. This one over here on the right, which I don't have my mouse visible on that screen. Sorry about that. But yeah, so Junkin Sumo, Furitan, Double Reach, Scarlet Wanderers, and Junkin Wrong with Dupless, Nazo, J-Cakes, Jigchan, and Hawaii respectively. So, got some thoughts. Obviously Jay's pretty well known around these parts.
Yep, Nazo from the previous season's free agents.
Yep.
And then HOA was in our previous UK team from last season.
Yes. And Dupless
Dupless
is new. So yeah, again, it's always interesting to see how new players will play, for sure. Yeah, whether they'll be, aggressive or a bit more reserved. Obviously, as she's mentioned earlier in the first game, playing in tournament play, if you've never done it before, is a little bit different. You tend to want to play a bit more conservatively, because obviously your points matter over a longer stretch, but you don't want to just sort of sit there and do nothing.
Oh wait, we can also see what happened in the other 2 games. We saw that Havra from Team Pinfu Pals, so also came first. So both the South Australian teams got a first.
Yeah.
And then Abraham from Team Itsuanko, the previous champions from last season.
Reigning
Go
champions.
team.
Yes, that's starting off strong.
He's got a massive first.
Yep, and you've got Rachel playing up in this game. Obviously, Rachel's a really good player. I've seen her destroy matches that I've been in. Anwar Zhao's up again in the first Hanchan with CK Cos once again. And yeah, a couple other players that we've seen it. Jace is playing again. Pigyo from last season. We actually casted a lot of their games, so I remember that. Bapanada, Desu. Yeah.
Returning players, yeah.
All these returning players, yeah. And yeah, we will be jumping into the third table, which if my update, there we go.
Nice.
To see it this time, I will remember to launch it up in 4, so I can grab the seats. Yeah, no, Jay, we were talking about this earlier this afternoon, but Jay's one of the few remaining Australia Ho-Ohs at this stage.
Dude, that's scary 2,141 R. Just right in front of that ranking.
Yeah, true. He's falling on the edge a little bit. But Jay's obviously been very busy. I don't think he's been playing much Mahjong at all, really. It is almost correct. I just have to swap second and third. Very good. Export. There we go. Oh, right scene would help too. There we go. So yeah, we'll be starting with Dupless in the east seat, Jay in the south, Nazo in the west, and HOA in the north. And Jay's name is in Japanese, that doesn't fit on the overlay. And I don't know what to do about that, so I'm just leaving it for now.
Just edit it to
Yeah.
JK. Cheeks.
Me and SPT, we're gonna look at things tomorrow, I think, and see what we can do. Has it really been stress test? I need to change the text at the top too. Look at me, forgetting all the things. Done it. So yeah, this game should be getting out of the way in about 2 minutes. Should be a banger. I always like watching Jay play because he seems to seems to have average games like me, so it makes me believe that maybe I can be Ho-Oh. Just fix it in post. Yeah, that's the plan. It's fine. I'm not even worried about it. It's seamless.
No, as with ranked gameplay, you need everyone to bully the highest ranked player to lower their rating.
That's it. Yeah. That's what JK usually tends to come up against AKTK a lot, and he tends to bully him, right?
No clue. I didn't know about this rivalry.
Yeah. No. They played in. Like, I think they played in. Like 2 back-to-back. International online qualifiers or something.
Mm.
And I think AKTK beat him out both times or something like that.
Yeah, unfortunately for our spectators, that scoreboard to the right, unfortunately, isn't updated, but hopefully we can get it
Will be tomorrow.
fixed. Yes.
It'll be good
tomorrow.
to go tomorrow. I downloaded and learned everything that SPT sent me in about 30 minutes. So I managed to get most of it going, but did not manage to get that going, unfortunately. But that's fine. It'll be good to go tomorrow. But yeah, the production quality's gone up a lot this season. I think SPT's done a really good job with these graphics. Looks absolutely wonderful. We haven't picked tomorrow's tables, Cyber. I guess you put them out of being stream.
I think I did.
Oh yeah, no, it's 1 and 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 1 and 2 if I remember correctly. Wanting to balance out the teams that we watch as well as the players that we watch.
We have started, but Dupless on it, they're back. Okay, they were AFK.
Luckily, our 1-man didn't matter too much to their hand.
No, Jay's with a pawn of a Haku. He is already, what, 2 Shanten? 3 Shanten?
2 Shanten.
2 Shanten. And
3 Shanten.
yeah, there's a nice free pin. It was 3 Shanten. There we go. I'm still bad at counting Shantens. I need to actually learn this.
Yeah, Nazo with 1 Arca, but the rest of his shapes aren't too good.
Yeah, not looking too great. And H away. Nice Pinzu. Nice-ish at least. Door acceptance, but the free so will deal into Jay, who did find the Tempai.
Quick Tempai.
On the free so Kanchan.
Oh, and they decided to drop it over the wall.
And yeah, very quick East 1.
Luckily, it was just cheap.
Yeah, I was Yaku high only, wasn't it? So I glanced away as it scored. But yeah. Yeah, so it's straight on to East 2.
And another quick pawn. This time by Nazo.
Yeah, quick pawn by Nazo, but they do have a Aka in hand and a floating 7-man to maybe accept ace 8 mana. They do happen to draw it. H away. Their turn for the Hatsu pair.
Boom.
Which they'll get now.
Which they'll pick up immediately. Probably see the Westcom here.
Here's Ishan 10, but can upgrade along the Manzu as well to get rid of that overlapping shape.
And finally, Dupless in the East seat here. Not too far away from Tempai, needing to fill a couple awkwardish shapes with the right draws, but definitely possible, of course.
Yeah, when they opened their hand, I was wondering whether they could get Chanta Sanshoku because all they needed to draw was a 1-so and connect to some other shapes, but I guess their draws so far have just been kind of normal.
Yeah, normal draws and choosing to go for a bit more general efficiency over the hand upgrade.
Here's Ishan 10 as well. So 3 players in Ishan 10.
And that
and now Jay joins them.
Yeah, Ishan 10 for Jay. With double rearm and wait. So yeah, this hand looking to
Yeet.
finish
Oh,
quick. There's a
Tenpai.
Tenpai for Jay. That Ho-Oh flow
Yes.
showing its face once again.
How to reach Ho-Ho, just get Tenpai on the first row every time.
It's that easy. Oh, yep.
Oh,
there
and
you
a
go.
Patsumo. Okay.
Reach.
Patsumo, Pinfu, Dora. Oh, no Ura.
No Ura. And
That's
this
how
is-
you get to 9 down. You have to hit Ura for the Hanuman.
Yeah. This is why you didn't climb any further. So
A
but,
really massive hand for Jay there.
big deal
like-
among gun right at the start of the game is you always love to see it, and knowing Jay, as long as things go normally, he'd be able to coast just this to a win, but obviously whole Hanchan left to play. And H away with a nice Honitsu looking hand here.
Boom.
I do think they'll drop the 6-7 mana
Yeah.
based on how they've played so far. But who knows?
Stick with the Tuso for now, but I mean, yeah. I'm looking at this hand and it's looking like Toy Honitsu to me. Dupless in front of us here. Dora hanging in the hand. The other, another one in Nazo's hand. These Doras are always a bit spooky to drop.
Hmm.
So we might see both these players try to pair them up or, you know, get an ungo if possible. Jay, another very fast hand here. Just finding what they need. There's an 8 so for H away. So they can take Tenpai here,
Which they do.
and they do. So currently waiting on the
But they
5.
can always draw a 6 or a 7 man and pick up Toto.
For now, 2 of the 8 mans in hands and 2 of the 5 man. So 4 weights in the wall, including the Aka 5 man. Be a nice little pickup to boost the value of the hand.
Nice 6-pin draw for Dupless, puts them into Ishan 10 with the guaranteed Tanya.
Very nice. There is the Toy upgrade.
Yep, and they will take that.
So weights are a little worse.
Oh, 5-so draw for Jay. Improves his hand and also
I was saying there was
Reduces.
a potential for if Jay drew a 7 man, he might have dropped the 8 man into HOA's hand, but no longer.
so now just the 1 6-man left for HOA.
Eat.
And, as
And with
Tenpai to
Dupless, oh my god, that 5-man.
Jay.
Reach pin for Dora. Takame Tanya on the 4-pin. 1 4-pin left, but 3 1-pins left. And no one really wants to use the 1-pin.
No. The one-
Oh, and that's free 10 for HOA after drawing the Aka 5-man. What are you gonna do here?
No real great choices here because your hand is just so, you know, so toy-ish.
He decides to shove the Aka 5-man.
Shoves the half Suji, which is immediately cheated by Dupless, who is now Ishan 10.
Tenpai.
10? Oh, that is Senpai. No,
Oh, but 1 pin
There's the
draw.
1 pin.
for HOA.
Into Jay's. Luckily for HOA, it is Yasune, and he misses Yura.
Yep.
But it's still a tidy freehand 40? 30.
330 dealer.
30 dealer, yeah.
5-8.
For Jay,
With
and we
one
will
bonus.
go to East 2. East 2 2.
He's 2-2.
2 2
And Jay here with 2 Aka, not bad shapes. Can easily build off of that. Dupless. Infu, maybe Sanshoku, hopefully can pick up a Dora as well. Maybe Tanya.
Sorry, just writing my notes.
Got an East pair for HOA, but not much else going on at the moment. And Nazo pairing up the Dora.
Pairing up the door, a couple pairs in the hand right now, but yeah, you
Ooh,
at this stage, off at 7, so for
Oh.
the J is really good.
yes. 4
Um,
pin from Dupless also put him into Ishan 10 for that Sanshoku.
very, that'd be, yeah, I was just sort of thinking here, at this stage, you've got a player, he's already over 40k. You're hoping that if you do win, it's something to sort of rein back in that lead a little bit. But with the speed Jay's got right now, you're gonna be hard pressed to wait to upgrade your hand enough. I think you're gonna have to get really lucky and find the exact right draws.
That 5-pin drop was pretty interesting because you sort of lose out on any upgrade on like 4, 6, 7 pin.
Yeah.
But if you do pair up the 1 or 2 pin, you can always change that Manzu into a Rianli. So we see Dupless dropping that 4, so gets rid of the Sanshoku chance, but picks up the Itsu chance on the 1 pin. They are unfortunately 3-10 on the 1-4-7 pin if they end up getting that.
Yeah, that's why I was a little bit surprised to see it come out so quick, but I guess...
Oh, and there's the backfire. But it would have just been Riichi only, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, at least for Dupless, you know, it is so East 2. You don't feel the worst if just in Riichi only, but you know, what are you gonna do? You're looking at the Itsu and you want the value. Yeah.
HOA was Ishan 10, but they chose to break their East pair away. There was one out.
Yeah, maybe not feeling confident enough to wait on the 1 weight.
Should get the Chun here. But unfortunately, because of that East cut, they don't have a pair, so they're still Ishan 10.
Yeah, Ishan 10, but with the Chun at least you've got, you know, you've got the confirmed Yaku, I suppose. The head wasn't too far from Tenpai, but maybe just feeling a bit of time pressure. And here's J Tenpai on the Champon 2-man Freeman.
Fremont was immediately drawn by Nazo, but we'll use that.
Yeah, it looks like both players with the Freeman should hold on to him.
Senpai for HOA now, waiting on the Kanchan 5 so, which there's 2 left, or 1 left, sorry.
1 left,
After
yeah.
5 so is the indicator. Oh, Senpai for Dupless does take the Riichi for Riichi only.
Riichi only waiting on the Kanchan 5-man, of which there is 1 left in the wall.
But it's the Aka.
It's the Aka.
Sumo.
There's the last ton for HOA as well. And there is the 5 so for J.
Should switch it out for the...
Go.
Oh, they do choose to discard the 5 so. I guess the 8 so can deal into like the 7-9 so Kanchan if they were only looking at Dupless's Riichi.
Yeah, they're probably looking at the Riichi and not too worried about dealing into the open hand, I guess. Because yeah, the 8 so was getting Butsu, but you know, what are you gonna do? You're gonna respect the Riichi. But moving on now to East 3 with Nazo's dealership.
Some of these times are really weird. We have Nazo here with like some sort of Chanta
Sanshoku, yeah.
We have Jay with a Hatsu Anko, completed Mensu.
Yep.
Yamen, yeah. It's actually Ishanten right now.
Yeah, naturally. HOA picking up a 4 so here to fill in the 3-5. Shapes aren't terrible. Got a pair, we've got some good Mansu shapes. And Dupless as well.
Ooh, 1 pin draw for Nazo is really nice. Oh, they're not dropping the 7
so, yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe it was a misclick.
Don't know. 3 so pickup for HOA.
Really
Puts
good.
them into Ishan 10. Oh, but Tenpai for Dupless
Waiting on the
on the
3-so.
Hanchan 3 so. Riichi Dora 1. 2 left.
Yep.
Upgrade here for HOA, but they would have to push the 1 and 3 man into the Riichi. So they sort of decide to sidestep a bit with the 1 so
Yeah,
drop.
for the 1 so, and you know, it's
It's still
a
Ishan 10.
Yeah. That is the two.
That's Tempai.
Yeah.
So if you chuck the 5-man Gambutsu, you can wait on the 6-9
Each.
man. Which they are looking at the options now, but they decided to chuck the 9-man and wait on the 5-8 man, the Genbutsu against the dealer.
Genbutsu, yeah.
Hoping that people, oh, not against the dealer, sorry, against Dupless. Hoping that people won't have save tiles and might just drop a 5-8 man.
Yeah. It's not a terrible play.
Oh my god, they would have parted to mode the 6-9 man.
Yeah. It's the classic Cheetoy problem, isn't it?
Well, it was the more live way from HOA's perspective.
Chi.
Alright, 1-man Chi from Nazo.
Confirming the Sanshoku if they can find a one so.
The 1-so. But the 1-so is Genbutsu to bow.
Yeah, so Jay,
But it is kind of scary just pushing for the 1-so.
yeah, so when you see these like 1, 2, 3 man keys, I feel like quite often you're thinking about the Sanshoku. And Jay's just outright folding here, so as long as you can.
So
find
how's
those-
everyone's weights looking? I think there's 1 3-so left for Dupless. There is 1 5-man, which is the Arca 5-man for HOA. And there's the 1 1-so left for Nazo.
Yeah, and there's a 4-so,
Oh,
which is Yaku, no Yaku. And there's another 4-so.
oh, now he's 3-10.
And now you're Furitan, and it's not feeling great. And there's the 1-so.
Oh my
No,
god.
there's the 5-man.
Oh, there's a 5-man, just the 3-so left for Dupless, is it? Or there's still a 4. No, there's also. I don't know. I lost track.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it was just the 1 3-so left, but must be
Yeah.
dead walled.
Wow, that was an exciting hand.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. And in the end, down to Rukoku. So we will go again. Nazo with this dealership. Not bad shapes overall. Nice Sozu, Pinzu's center, and Manzu's not terrible either. HOA looking at potential 1 2 3 Sanshoku. They can find the Sozo they want. Dupless's hand with the Arca, but apart from that, for now it's not looking the greatest in terms of value, but it is pretty
Not the
quick.
worst. You got a couple of Ramens, you got
Yeah.
a 4-so which can pick up a Dora, so you're pretty happy with quite a lot of draws that you can get.
And Jay, Sanmanchan Manzu shape, and a couple connected tiles otherwise.
Wonder if he'll drop the Dora acceptance for Tanya. Or will he drop like a 6-so right now? No, goes for the 8-10.
So I think at this stage, no one's probably going to be opening, I don't feel, at least not for a little bit here. So it'll be a matter of who can draw what they need first. Jay choosing to throw away the Kanchan first.
Nice Arca 5-so draw, because now if you pick up a 4 or 7, you can drop the Tenchan for Tanyao. Pinfu.
Other than that, Nazo's hand, he's just picked up an upgrade for the Pinzu and choosing to slim down the Manzu a little bit here. Just no real punishment for throwing a 9-man, I don't think. And HOA still looking at this sort of potential Chanto-ish, Junchan-ish hand.
Chi.
Jay's had enough and chooses to open, which is understandable.
But now there's Hanchans. Basically just a random.
Yeah. Running the chance of picking up the 1 mana and being sad.
Yep. Ooh, 4-pin draw for Nazo. Can shift their Ishanten if they want.
They choose to give up on the 1 4-man round man.
Oh, HOA did get the 2-so draw, so they drop a 1-man, still holding on to that 1-2-3 Sanchoku Jinchan, maybe.
Yeah. Probably we'll see them call anything to get there, I think, at this stage. Drop the 5-6er. But where are all the Dora tiles?
Riichi.
Oh, that 10-5 for Nazo.
Waiting on the
3-6.
3-6 pin, which is not looked. 3 pins are all held.
Yep, 2 6-pins left.
So 2 6-pins left.
Oh, that 10-5 for Jay.
Would have to cut.
I think he'll drop one of the Manzu.
Yeah.
To save himself, yeah.
Makes sense, and he can throw a 2-man as well here, very safely.
Which might come out from Duplis if he gets 10-5. Oh, but now he has to choose between dropping the 2-pin, which is live, but he does have a wall of 3 pins. He chooses to take the 3-10.
Yeah, Furitan, which isn't the best feeling, but at least you're not dealing in. Both those draws are pretty scary, and yeah, Duplis throws that 2-man now as well.
Oh, and now you draw 7-10. I think he might fold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
HOA also gave up on the Sanchoku as well, throwing the safe 1-2-mans. There's it.
Yeah, once he paired up the 3-sos, don't think he was going to drop one of them for the Sanchoku.
No, Nazo's Pond is a bit scary to drop a lot of tiles into, really.
Yeah, Duplis just had the chance to pawn the 4-man that Jay dropped. They would have to drop the 5-pin against the Riichi.
Yeah. And yeah, you can't see... You almost can't see any of the middle pins with tiles.
Looking like Ryukyaku. Oh, it's Tenpai.
It's Tenpai, so he can throw the 4-pin if he wants to keep Tenpai here.
And he does.
He does, yep.
Basically got himself 2,500 points for doing that. Alright, so repeat dealer for Nazo. There is 3,600 in the pot, so everyone would like to win this hand. Actually, not bad hand for everyone. So Nazo the dealer got a couple nice shapes. Can always go for Tanyao. HOA with the Hatsu Anchor. Jay had the North pair, which he just pawned. And Duplis with some quite nice shapes also. So it's gonna be who draws the best tiles in, you know, the next 5 to 6 turns.
Yes. Yeah, with the pot having built up to what it has, we're gonna see a lot of quick hands in this hand, I think, because everyone has been looking to cash in on the free money basically.
You see Nazo's Ishanten for Dora 2. Jay's also Ishanten, Kutsuki now.
Yep. It's not even like people are gonna be pushing these sort of Tanya or Nomis or stuff like that. Like, people have value pretty much all around, except for HOA, but he's even he's got the closed Hatsu.
Boom.
Alright, we get a pawn from Jay now. Tanki waiting on the
3-so once again.
blessed 3-so. So if he draws a upgrade, he's obligated to keep the 3-so, right?
Yeah, no.
Else he's a heretic.
You've made the conscious decision at this point. One of the remaining free sets is scooped up by Dupless, but obviously it's not safe for now. Boo!
Oh no, it's a heretic.
So, this is basically Doom the hand.
1
And basically do that except one.
No, so Jay cashing in on the 2 sticks in the middle.
Paydora 1.
3 6, 2 6. Yeah.
Yeah, Paydora 1 would usually just be 2,000, but that was a 5,600. And
No, very, very good decision by Jay to this year. Go for the quickest hand you can. You obviously gonna pick up terminal weight, so yeah.
no, Veggie, you weren't supposed to say that.
But East 4, we have had quite a few repeats so far. So we are going at a bit of a slower clip than at least the last Hanchan. HOA with their dealership does find themselves in last place for now. But does have not a bad looking hand at all. Very nice shapes so far.
Yeah, they drew the 2-pin before to
2-pin.
fill up their Kanchan, so
Yeah.
they have really nice shapes now.
And looking around the table here with the 1-pin Dora, Jay has one of these, which is nestled close to that 3-pin. I have to see what this he has cut on it. I was wondering if you might think about on it too, but nah.
Nah.
Dupless as well. The Manzu shapes are nice. The Sojo shapes are pretty good.
Maybe 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5 Sunshoku on the cards. Potentially, if they can find the right things. And Nazo,
Oh, just drew that 7-pin, so they are Ishan 10.
Ishan 10 with nice potential Ipeiko chance. As
Oh
well.
my god, that's a really good 4-pin draw for HOA. Gives them a Tanya chance, gives them Sanshoku. Absolutely fantastic.
It's exactly what you want to see. With the potential to go for a Tanya Sanshoku, if you draw all the right things. Dropping the doors, feels bad, but for that kind of an upgrade, definitely worth it. So Jay choosing to cut his Dora here, holding on to the probably safe East tile, since it is 2 cut. 6 so's good pickup for Dupless here. Will lose his pair if he chooses to cut the 8 so, but does not.
Oh, now Nazo picks up a Pinfu chance by pairing up that 8-man. Also keeps the doubled 4 and 5-man for an Ipeiko chance as well.
There's the 4-pin.
Yep. So,
It's unfortunate.
Hanchan 2-man.
Unfortunately, no Sanshoku, but you take the Riichis that are given to you. Kanchan 2-man, which is 3 left in the wall. Not really usable by Jay and Nazo, at least. And obviously, you do have to contend with the Riichi, so we'll have to see how the players manage this.
No, unlucky for Dupless if he had held on a bit longer or discarded a bit differently. Could have ended up with the 36947. Wait.
Yeah. Nazo can upgrade to Itsu here.
Would have to drop a 4 and a 5-man into the Riichi. But he's going for it.
Goes with the 4-man, which is no more safe than the 5-man, so I expect we'll probably see the 5-man come as well.
Oh, that's tempo.
Nice tempo.
Good.
1
And just drop the safe 4-man. So Riichi, Dora 1, and then Takame 4-pin for the Yetsu. Which there are 2 left in the wall, along with 1 7-pin.
Yes, 1 7-pin. Oh, there's
Oh,
the 2-man.
but the 2-man comes out. Luckily, it's just Riichi only.
Riichi only, but does find the Ura. Naturally.
Still just 2,600. On to South 1. A dealer has quite a nice number of Sozu blocks with some honors. See if they go towards Honetsu.
Yeah.
J with an Aka, but
Aka,
not too much else at the moment. Yeah. Nazo with an East and South pair.
Yeah, Nazo's hand is interesting. They can also pivot towards a Honetsu if they want.
Or Toy Toy or Chi Toy.
Yeah, lots of choices here.
And then Hatsupon from HOA, but still for 3 Shanten.
Yeah, the rest of the hands aren't looking too hot. We'll need to try and draw a bit of help, I think. Yeah, compared to the last couple of hands, no one's particularly fast here. At least not until a couple more calls happen, I think. There's the South offered and accepted.
Yeah. One second while I...
Oh yeah, go ahead, that's fine. So Dupless trying to find the tiles for this Honetsu. And at least choosing to cut the loose honor tiles, the loose wind tiles rather. 6 man for HOA's a good pickup. And here's a 7 set offer which is passed because it doesn't really do a lot, I don't think, right now. And the Haku also comes. HOA is Ishan, no, Tenpai on the 1-4, so
okay.
For just Hatsu only.
Might come out from Duplex if he draws a 2, so.
Yeah, definitely.
7, so.
It was offered and he passed it up earlier.
Oh, he might drop the 1 so here as well for the Pinfu, and he does. Yeah.
Luckily, yeah, just Hatsu only, but does lose their last dealership. They are in 2nd place. But obviously it never feels great to lose your dealership that quickly. So
probably we'll have to just try and hold on to that, barring being able to like sumo a Mangan here, because Jay would pay the Mangan dealer penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With somebody in that sort of a lead, it's a bit difficult to rein them in at the best of times. Never mind when it's an 8 dan.
And this is a position where you really see the difference between ranked and tournament play, because here you really want to try and get that Mangan sumo and have that chance of first, rather than trying to hold on to 2nd, which doesn't really give too many points.
Yeah, it is the big difference. Yeah, and even Nazo choosing to pass up the South Pond, at least the first one. It is double South.
Oh. Ooh, Aka 5-pin draw does help his hand. Oh, Aka 5-man draw for HOA.
That's a big draw.
I feel like this Hanchan, people have been getting really nice.
Filling Penchans and Kanchans, yeah.
Oh, that 8-0 drop from Duplex is unfortunate. You wish you had dropped the 8-9-1 instead, because then you could have the Ipeiko with like Dora 2 chance into.
Nazo did take the 2nd South when it was offered, which makes sense. That's a good 7 so for Jay.
Yep. Probably will give up on the Itsu, I'm gonna guess. Yes. But that is Tenpai for Nazo now, for double South Aka.
Double South Aka on the free 6-pin, which is 4 left in the wall.
Shanten for J. Oh, unfortunate pay draw for
Yeah.
HOA there.
So looks like Jay's gonna at least have a fight if he wants to keep his dealership here. This Forso draw as well.
Thinking about whether to keep the 2-5 so wait or the 4-7 man wait. Nope. Chooses the 2-5.
At this stage, yeah. We're just waiting for a couple key draws to happen for most of the players. I'm assuming this won't be taken. Yeah. But
Oh, 2-3-4 Sanchoku? No.
I think you're more worried about the speed here. You got, I guess, I mean, you got someone with 2 calls on the table.
Well, you could call for 2-3-4 Sanchoku.
could.
I think it's more that you'd have to drop the 6-man, which is
Yeah, the
relatively more dangerous than the 2 and the 4, so which mostly been proven safe.
So they are Ishanten now as well. Jay
Sumo.
avoids the deal in, but it doesn't matter because the sumo comes right afterwards.
Double man Aka.
Double Malacca. So, moving into South 3 here. Nazo is in third, but second is obviously well within reach here.
His
First,
last dealership, but his hand wasn't that good until the upper 5-man draw he just got, but it's still not that good compared to, we can see Duplex in front of us here.
Duplex has a very
Nice
nice looking
shapes.
hand. Could definitely play spoiler with the right draws. Well, I say play spoiler. Duplex, as you said before, you know, you want to ring J in, you probably need to hit, you know, a Mangan hand or better, and this hand doesn't quite get there, unfortunately, not with the West pair.
He did pair up the West, but both the West have already been cut.
Yeah.
So ideally, honestly, you want to cut the Wests.
Loses your pin fu.
Yeah.
Nazo's picked up another Dora to go with the 8. So now the hand is shaping up to be a bit better. And a free so to go next to the 4. So will it be quick enough is the question, I think. Because Jay's rapidly approaching tempo.
Okay, 6-pin for Duplex. Locks in the roundman.
Jay upgrades his Ishanten.
Yes. No, I think he just got Ishanten. I believe he was 2 Shanten.
Oh no, you're right, of course.
Man, does not take the 2, so
It's, yeah, again, it's a matter of you're weighing up your value over speed at this point. You want to try and catch first, but you know, vastly cheapening your hand doesn't feel great when you've got that far to go.
really sad hand here for HOA. Like he's 9,000, 10,000 points behind second and third, and you have a hand that's honestly just Riichi only.
Yeah. And Nazo picks up at 7, so but does, if you wanted to keep it and improve the hand, you'd lose your head. So
Each.
chooses not to for now. Duplex
Time
finds
for
that tempo.
Duplex. Yeah. Riichi Dora, if they can sumo and hit an Ura, that really would be the best like possible case scenario for them.
Yeah. So the 3-6 so weight is not the greatest right now. 3 left on the wall.
Not the worst,
Not
with
the
like just a
worst.
row of tiles left.
Not the worst, but yeah, you do have these like middle tile weights, and they never feel great, especially with the 6 being right next to the door. But of course, you could always just sumo it. And Jay's playing pretty no nonsense here, just doing his best to fall to safety.
I think as HOA here, you probably just drop the safe 7 mon and try to come back in your last dealership, because this hand is not
it's not worth fighting
very
over.
hopeful.
Not really.
Not with like 3 turns left.
No. And
Dora draw for Nazo. The 8 pin has been proven safe, but he cuts the 9 pin instead.
Sumo.
Oh, Sumo for Dupless. Will he hit an Ura?
no.
How uneventful.
But that does take us to South 4. And HOA needs about 7, it's more or less 8k to catch up to third. Hand's not terrible. It's at least pretty quick.
It's Ishanten.
Yeah. With the 8, so... 8 pin rather, sorry. And Dupless cheating the 4 pin and then pawning the 9 pin. So, banking on picking up the Haku or the South. I mean, there is a Haku in Nazo's hand.
I think he will end up dropping it as his hand progresses. Like,
yeah, there's no reason not to at this stage.
yeah.
HOA thinking about Chanta and Dupless na Tenpai waiting on Haku. And yeah, as soon as Nazo sees no real upgrade, no real reason to hold on to Haku, I imagine it'll just come out and this Hanchan will end. Unless you play very conservatively, but I mean, there's no reason to against second. But
but now there's a Riichi. You might want to play conservatively, hope that HOA deals into the dealer, then you'll have your chance at second.
HOA would hit Chanta on the Chun Sumo, or Chun Win rather.
No, there's no Chanta, because 8 pins your pair.
Oh yeah, true. I knew it was the pair, and I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's in the Rianman.
So 1 Haku left. Both the Chuns and the 8 pin left for HOA.
One man comes, but yeah. No Yaku, so no win, and he does end up choosing to toss it for safety. You're mindful that if the dealer does have a big hand, you could drop the 3rd or even 4th, depending on how big the hand is. So, opts for the safety over the tempo. And I imagine we'll see a lot of players do that here. There's the Haku, it's not even... I believe Duplicate calls off.
Oh my god, we're back.
But back into Tenpai.
Oh my god, the Haku's
And
gonna
the
come out
Haku's
from
gonna
Nazo.
come out from Nazo.
Oh, after the Hatsu. Surely you draw the Hatsu, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a bomb in Nazo's hand.
Because yeah.
Oh, and Jay is Senpai.
Jay's Senpai also.
4-7, so.
The North comes first. There's the Chun.
And he chucks it.
There is Hanchan is not yet over.
Oh. I'm somewhat surprised that he tried to go for the win. I don't remember what the door was and how expensive Jay's hand is, but one of the only ways you could lose first is dealing into the dealer.
He was 2 calls deep,
Mm.
so maybe there was just nothing better. But we go again. This time HOA's hand is a fair bit slower, at least on high pie. Quickest hand here is probably Jay's, especially now he's drawn a 6-0.
Actually tempo.
It's actually tempo,
But-
yeah.
That does not Riichi.
No,
Yeah,
really.
when you're first, you'd really like to not have to Riichi because dealer's last place, they have no reason to fold, so you're just at the mercy of getting your winning tile before
Clearly Jay
they get it. But they do
disagrees.
Riichi.
Sumagiri Riichi.
The alternative argument is you'd have to wait for the south, and then you'd be on a Tanki.
Yeah,
So
it isn't the greatest hand to be sort of sitting with to actually win. So might as well reach in for a bit of pressure on.
yeah, now you can just get off your seat and go make something.
Go make soup. Whatever your food of choice happens to be. So
HOA is Ishan 10 for Cheetoy. Oh, Tenpai.
Tenpai for cheat toy.
Oh, but the West is a 2-cut. Oh, he takes it.
Takes the Jigoku Tanki. We love to see that. That's
Love
great. Jay is-
The massive Giga Chat would be to Riichi and wait on the Jigo. That's 4-10.
If he'd kept the Haku, he would have won from earlier. But of course, we're not fortune tellers. Will he swap to the 9-pin? Pinzu is expensive, surprisingly. Does.
Does.
Not believing in the Jigoku.
Oh, but 9 pins. Yay.
Each.
Oh, Tenpai for Nazo. Waiting on the pinch on Rima with Riichi Dora 3.
Yeah, really good
If he
hand.
direct hits Jay, he would come first.
Now.
Oh, and now. Yeah, wait on the 5-pin, right?
Yeah,
Oh
naturally.
god, this got spicy. So 5-pin is 2 left.
8-pin is 2 left.
Fremont is 2 left. Imagine this just goes to Ryukyoku.
Well, we're at the mercy of the table here at this point. The wall. Who will it decide to win this hand? It is
Oh,
Jay.
and that's an 8-pin Sumo. The Riichi Sumo Dora. No Ura. But that is first place locked for Jay.
Yeah. And yeah, Jay does take home first here for his team. Congratulations to Jay and Crimson Wanderers. You got there. Duplis takes home second in his first showing in the ARMA League for Janken Sumo. Nazo with the third for Furitan Double Reach. And HOA brings up fourth for Janken Run. Is Jay wanting to come in?
Let's see.
Because I know how he feels about interviews. He's like, what do you want me to say? I drew the right tiles.
I got lucky. I tempied on the first row 3 times.
Yeah. The god draws early on.
Oh wait, I have not posted their link into. I'm not sure if you have it.
I have it now.
Cool. Oh no, he's gone. No.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, Jay says he's off. I mean, we can just go through the log real quick here. I took a couple notes, but I mean, yeah, Jay just early on, he just sort of he had these very quick early hands here. Oh, did he even win the first hand? I forgot about that.
Yeah, he won the.
The Haku.
Oh no.
This
Okay.
is Jay, right?
Uh,
Yeah, this is Jay. He posted the log, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
this is Jay.
he won the first hand with the quick Haku only. He won this hand as well with the big dealer Mangan.
Riichi.
The putt sumo because obviously as a Ho-Oh player you get the good flow. Won again in straight afterwards. Like these early hands, he just sort of very quickly picked up these tempos.
Riichi.
Right here,
Chi.
picks up the Aka 5 pin and picks up
Yeah,
the Asame weight on the 1 pin for another tidy 5.8k and then again 2k. This one was actually interesting. I was gonna ask him if he was in here because on turn 5 he did this 5 pin drop. That was kind of interesting. But yeah, won this hand as well eventually.
Yep, switched over to Hanyao and... Oh no, he dealt it.
He does not in that hand. Sorry, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's right. This was the one where he had the choice between the 5 and the 8-0, and the 8-0 was more likely to deal into the dealer, even though it was safe against... who was that? That was...
That was...
no.
No, that was
HOA?
HOA, yeah.
HOA, yeah.
Yeah,
So unfortunately dealt in on the 5-0.
dealt in the 5-0, but yeah, like typically you're gonna try to hedge against the dealer more than anything else, so... Yeah. That's gonna happen. I don't know, I don't think he... I mean, he won a small hand and he's free. But apart from that, he sort of just, yeah. You walked the rest of the Hanchan into that final hand where he 8-pinned Kanchan and took it away. So, yeah, that's that. And you've just updated the score, so that's really great. We'll grab the stat screen so everyone can see. Here we are. So, yeah, as we just saw, for Crimson Wanderers, Jay took away the win here. Elsewhere, Rachel for Itsuanko won her table. With a big win,
Also another massive first.
yeah, another massive first year for Itsuanko, so 2 plus 70 wins is a great start to their season. Looks like Havra got a bit bullied on that table, minus 52. Bit of an ouch.
Oh, and Unwise Al did manage to get the double first, so if we had watched this game, we could have interviewed him twice.
Yeah, big wins for quite a few teams here early on. Does the standings update yet? No, it does too.
Yes, but not the individuals, unfortunately.
Not the individuals,
That we'll have to
but
wait till...
we can see the score. So Itsuanko does, with those 2 big wins, does come out first, but yeah, Anwaz Al with the 2 wins for Ichiuchi Fingers puts him into a very nice second for now. Then across the table, I mean, obviously, with the way that the weighting works, the first means so much more than anything else. So most of the other teams, sort of sit around the same more or less points, except for Tile Dreaming and Jank and Rotten Nooks, who have taken a couple bit of a heavy beating early on, but yeah, long season. Early scores can obviously be overcome.
Yeah, don't think we mentioned, but every team's going to be playing 30 Hanchans in this first stage.
Yes.
So we haven't even really started.
So 8 weeks. For the first 4 weeks, I believe it was, we have 4 games, and then for the final 4 weeks, it was 5 games per week.
Yes. Final 2 weeks, yeah.
Oh, the final 2 weeks was it? Yeah, got it.
Or 3? I don't know. 3, maybe.
It's something, yeah. So yeah, 30 Hanchan, so plenty of time to make comebacks. We'll be here each weekend doing games. So we'll be back again tomorrow with another 2 games. We'll be doing Table 1 and Table 2. So it should be, I think we're only missing out on 1 team, I think you said, right?
Yep, unfortunately we won't be watching...
No, Itsuanko.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that is right.
That is right, yeah. Well, at least definitely not Itsuanko, unless it's someone else as well.
Oh wait, no, I think it was 2 and 1. I think it was supposed to be 2 and 1, and we dodged Tile Dreaming. I think I said the wrong one.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It's just 2, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone will be on there at some point, so not too important.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it from us for tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, Cheese, for co-commentating. Always a pleasure.
No
to have
worries.
you
It
here.
was great to be here for the opening weekend.
And yeah, we'll be back same time tomorrow. So we'll look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the players for playing excellent games for us once again, and we'll see you tomorrow.